Show off your drink making skills as you become the best bartender. This is our review of On the Rocks.
On the Rocks is a marble drafting set collection game where you try to make the best drinks at the bar, and I was really excited to play this game.
This game has a lot of elements that I really enjoy, and we'll tell you all about them after this quick how to play. Each player starts off with a player board which represents their bar area for making drinks. There are 4 potential drink locations where they can fill up an old-fashioned, hurricane, martini, or a highball style glass.
Players choose either 3 or 4 drink cards that make up their first order. Each drink card shows the color of the ingredients they will need in order to make the drink.
The colored marbles represent the ingredients. Players will roll dice and then place the number of marbles into bowls. They will select the bowl and place as many of the ingredients onto their drinks as they can.
Once a player fills up their drink cards and finishes their first order, they will get tip bonuses and then move on to the next round, or second order.
Once one player has completed 3 orders, each player will take one more turn and then the game ends. The player that has earned the most points from their drinks and tips wins. So you said you were excited about playing this game. What made you so excited about playing it?
You know, I don't want this to sound bad, but whenever we have game nights or play games, we like to enjoy some drinks with it too. So, this is a game about being a bartender with drinks, and we can enjoy drinks too. So it's like, made a drink. Cheers.
So when we first looked at this game, I love the look of everything. One of my favorite things are the player boards. You get them and they're the menus, and you open them up and it's the drinks. So then you have your old fashioned, your hurricane, your martini, and your highball glasses on there. And then you have spots on there for where you place the marbles. And I really like the thought that went into the design of this game. Because yes, it's just a marble drafting game. And yes, the marbles aren't really drink ingredients or whatever. But when you have it here and you have it laid out like this and it's a menu and you're placing the marbles on it, you really do get into the fun factor and you feel like, I'm the bartender and I'm making the drink. So the theming really comes across with the design elements of this game.
The production value, like you said, these little menus are just awesome. They're dual layered. Everything has a spot where you put your cards or throw away cards or collect your tips or put your spill cards. Everything's neat and organized, but then they add all these other mechanics on there to just make the game pretty fun, in my opinion, even though it's just glasses and drinks that you're making.
So you have the drink cards. This is the yellow card for the old fashioned. Then the other side, it's the Negroni. So then you have the elements that you need. So you need 2 yellow marbles, you need 2 white marbles, and you need 1 blue marble. And when you complete those marbles on your old fashioned glass, then you get to complete the drink, you flip it over, you get a tip. And then once you've completed all the drinks that you have in your order, then you move on to the next round. So the basic mechanic of this game is marble drafting. You have your marbles and you're trying to collect the different marbles for what you're putting in your drink. So it's set collection with marbles to form your drinks. And then when your orders are complete, you move on. You could have used any theme for that. So I like how they incorporated it into the drinking theme. However, you could still use it for the same exact style game. You just change what you're making. Instead of drink, you're making potions, or instead of potions, you're making some other concoction. Sandwiches. The mechanics aren't that original or that unique. However, I like how it was applied to the theme and it really brings you into the theme. This is a good example of a game that doesn't reinvent the wheel with the mechanics, but it applies it to a fun theme that makes a fun time overall.
So one thing I really enjoyed is the kind of press your luck mechanics that are around, right? So when you first start the game, you can choose to do 3 or 4 cards. And then when you go to the second order or third order, you can choose again 3 or 4 cards. When you're going through the game, if you're trying to make it to the very end and earn these bonuses, like this one's $5 tip or credits there, you kind of want to change your strategy depending on if someone's making their drinks too fast and you're like, okay, maybe I'll just do 3 from now on because I need to hurry up and get to the end and collect whatever bonuses are at the end. Other ways you can press your luck is when you get these tips. Sometimes they can be tips that have more of a take that mechanic and you can put it on someone. But if you don't, then this will be points at the very end of the game. Or when you're drafting, when you're trying to figure out which marbles you want to take, there may be a really good marble in there, but there may be also a bad one, like these black ones. Now these make you have to draw a spill card if you draw it. So that could be good or bad. You got to press your luck there.
They did incorporate some nice take that elements with the tip cards where you can play it on other people and make them spill their drinks. So if you have a spill card, basically it tells you to remove some marbles from certain drinks depending on certain colors or certain drink types. So I like that element. There's not enough of that in the game to really make it a true take that. There are some minor take that's, but if you don't like other people messing with your strategy and things you're going on, that won't affect you too much. So that shouldn't deter you from trying this game out.
So I think overall, I really enjoyed it because of the theming, the production value. I would say replayability though, you're making drinks. I mean, there's not so much you can alter there, right? 3 or 4, 3 or 4. I'd probably say I'd give it about a 7.
I love the production quality, the menus. I really love these player boards. Yes, it's just marbles going onto a player board, so it's not that unique of a mechanic. And it's also the replayability, like Lee said. The very first time you play it, if you've never played this game before, I want everyone to play this game. But then once you've played it once, all right, let's move on to something else and let's call it a night. So overall, I'm gonna give this game a 6.
And Teresa gives it a 10.
And Juliana gives it a 6.5. And that was our review of On the Rocks.
What'd you think? What's your favorite drink? Let us know in the comments below.
And if you're enjoying our content, please like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Until next time, I'm Lee.
And I'm Kenny. I go party like a board gamer.